Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Wings of Wonder, where Lemon Spots has now come up to claim the tree that one of our original Princes of Wings has been at for oh so long. But the prince has passed away, and Lemon Spots has risen up to take his place, and life goes on, sometimes a little bit too quickly when I accidentally pass the day too early, for our many Wings of Wonder nichelings, who we are currently trying to sort into the flying nichelings with double wings, who will be going into the various trees scattered across the many little islands, the big island and all these little islands too. Well, we prepare to have them breed as much as possible so that we have our pick of the flock when the time comes. At about 150 days is my goal, and we try to pick out the best nichelings for who we're going to hopefully begin the Birds of Paradise challenge with. So right now the goal is to get all of the double wing nichelings their own tree, and to start moving all of the other nichelings back and forth between the trees for breeding so that we can have as many healthy nichelings to choose from as possible, and also to start getting a whole bunch of the nichelings who can actually collect, because yeah, the double wing nichelings aren't very good at that. They can hardly do anything. But to get some of the nichelings who can collect food and grasses, piling those up so that we'll have a lot to rely on when we start our challenge. So right now we'll just kind of look at it as all of the double-winged nichelings are, of course, touched by their nicheling gods, and they may not be gods themselves, but they are definitely touched by them, and so it is an honor for the Wings of Wonder family, who still sing the songs of the lilies that now little Seed Lily is actually learning, to be able to gather resources and help to take care of the double-winged flying nichelings. Even the double-winged flying nicheling like Ririko, who has had 2 children from rogues and has also ended up knocking them out and kind of cursing her own nest tree because they are sickly nichelings, and now they can't even get away from her nest tree because they have been stunned, and she should feel pretty guilty about it, but she hardly does. She'll at least yank off, like she'll help her daughter, and then she's flying away from there in a huff because she's annoyed that now she's gotten sick, and she never really wanted the children of the rogues, and now she's got 2 of them. So Ririko has kind of cursed her own nest tree, but everybody else is trying very hard to tend to their nest trees, quite literally nest trees now, and try to grow little families and followers up around them, such as Snow Sky, who now has his very first mate with Racimi, and we're going to go ahead and let her make a nest. She's going to get comfortable, she's going to eat these nuts. Marias, her sister, who is actually also from the Berina line, is going to come over and try to, let's see, there we go. There we go. So Snow Sky will take her as a mate as well. And we'll see if he can gather a little bit of food to share with both of them. And there's a permanent nest right here, which is perfect for us. And then Glory Lily has been trying her hardest pretty much the entire time that she has been over here to find a rumored nicheling. Oh no! That was the meat of her friendly Verena. I didn't realize it. He must have died of old age. I thought it was just bunnel meat. But Gloria Lily has been searching in vain, trying to find a fanged nicheling such as herself who should have been over here. Can't find him. Alright, Justar is going to help serve all of the winged nichelings, so he will collect what he can and maybe one day find a winged nicheling of his own to be a mate because he has that attractive peacock tail. And Cicico is finally old enough to start thinking about being taken as a mate. She has I and K immunity, and I think she's the only one in the tribe because we are keeping a sharp eye right now on getting lots and lots of different immunity genes, and I think she's the only one in the entire tribe with I immunity. And we do have quite a bit of K scattered through. So let's see, Cicico, you might be a good mate. I and K, F and C. I think that she'll be encouraged to go and seek out Lemon Spots. So we're gonna have her go ahead. She'll start wiggling her way over here. F and C is identical. And Lana, let's see, F and C also identical. Lana will just help start clearing away more of this, and that'll be what she tends to. Annalari is sort of on her own, moving around, searching for who knows what, but she can actually eat from all of these delicious poison berries, so she can make them safe for the rest of the family. Nunu has F and F immunity, which actually, does that make him a good mate for anybody? Might make him a good mate for K and F. F and C. Not really anyone, to be completely honest. So little Nunu is just going to help out how he can. He's very flashy and pretty. Oh, actually, River Lily. Let's send River Lily back. You know what? Why not let River Lily kind of be taken a little bit with how attractive he is. Don't drown yourself. I keep forgetting, just because her name is River Lily and just because she has fishing tail doesn't mean she can actually swim. Oh, I have got to remember that. But yeah, we've got way too many nichelings, so I'm really going to try harder to focus on each of the stories of the double-winged nichelings. That's what we're going for right now. Well, kind of keeping an eye on everything else. And Sunflower is actually a lily descendant, so we might have her come over and start singing to see if we can attract any new nichelings, especially because Rira needs a mate. K and C immunity. And then C and F, F and C. Rira needs a mate, and we don't really have the best pickings from the nichelings available, but better. Oh, and it looks like Cassie is following Bravi for some reason, but better to let her take a mate. Whoops, no, I didn't want to do that. From Dapple Leaf than no mate at all. So she's going to clear the ground. Well, let's let her feed and maybe call a couple times, because they're more, I think the double-winged nichelings are more meant to stay in their trees unless they have to frustratingly abandon like Ririko. All right, and then Cora is absolutely beautiful. F and C immunity. And H and F, K and C, F and C. Yeah, see, we've got a lot of very similar immunities. So Cora is going to come over and she's going to start making herself comfortable gathering some resources. Down here, Anna Lily is going to spend her time calling out to some of the other nichelings to try to get their attention. And little Kirtanu, I think, is going to just make himself comfortable there. Mila wants to go over and start learning the ways, as she tries to maybe dig up a worm or two, of how to possibly sing as a lily, I think. And Kosisi, I will start sending further afield in attempts to go and discover new places to roam, because she's got a lot of strength and we could probably use that. And Kosi has K and H immunity, and I was gonna like breed her more as a result, but we have K immunity, we have H immunity, so honestly I think the best way that Kosi can help is just by like finding a bunch of worms. Which sounds ridiculous, but it's true. I need to be able to unlock platypus speak at some point. And Clar is actually under the guidance of his half-brother, Belusi. And Belusi will go ahead. He's too young to call out for a mate, so we'll just have him gather some food. All right, and then over here, his sister Opfrey, I think, is going to maybe fly over to this island. Or there's an unoccupied tree right next to her brother. So I think she's gonna fly. Whoa, look at that. She flew over here and she's gonna occupy this tree now. So Opfrey, K and F. Yeah, we'll just have to kind of keep an eye on them as they come of age. And maybe I'll just kind of start focusing mostly on the winged nichelings. All right, Janu, your mate should be expecting. And sure enough, she is. Let's go ahead and repair the broken nest, settle in, and Janu can gather up some food to offer his mate. Our only mated pair of flying nichelings, but they work really well together. Phew! Oh my gosh, too many nichelings to keep track of, that's for sure. All right, Javon, you can try to come over here, maybe help out with gathering some of these coconuts. There we go. And Lily Lemon has had many amazing children, including another son. She now had Tikar, and Lily Lemon had this little one, who is the child of Sunspot. Why? Oh, Lily Lemon! It was acting like you were dead for a minute, and I was very panicked. So let's see, where'd he go? There he is. So Lily Lemon and Sunspot, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and name him... Oh my gosh, why can I not just make up my mind on this nicheling's name? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and we're just going to go with Sky Spots. Well, he's not really a sky because he can't fly, can he? Alright, we're just gonna go with Sar Spots. There we go. All right, sorry, little guy. Weird little name, but you're a one-winged nicheling, and he has a brother in Takar who will hopefully. Oh, look at him snuggle that acorn. That is so cute. Who will hopefully find his way. So, all right, Lily Lemon, you have done so much for us. I am so grateful. We're gonna kick this tree, gather up the nuts we can. We're gonna go ahead and actually Lemon Spots can help out for once, which is kind of nice. Phew! And we have taken care of all of our nichelings. Goodness gracious, we have so many. All right, anybody dead? I don't think anybody is dead. And we finally have these two freed from their burden, and we have new babies. Whoa! Holy moly, look at this little guy. Wow, this is what I want. This is the kind of coolness that I really wanted to have from our Birds of Paradise challenge. Nice. Maybe I'll just end up populating most of the tribe with babies from these two. Let's go ahead and have Clar maybe clear some of this ground. River Lily, I think, is feeling quite poorly, so we're gonna have her make a nest. In fact, let's just get in here really quickly. Nunu has somehow managed to win her over, and because neither of them have a wing, both of them need to have at least one wing in their mutation menu. And then they're both healthy for the most part. I'm going to, except for the fact that he's got doubled up immunity, but everything else is good. And if he could pass on anything, I think that he would want to pass on maybe gills, because maybe he's always wanted to swim. I don't think so, though. I think maybe he would want to pass on something that could help him be more adventurous. So another nimble finger might be nice. Or maybe, let's see, with River Lily, I think that she would wish that she had that peacock tail, but she's most likely going to pass it on. So other than that, she might wish to pass on. She has her fishing tail. Maybe gills. She always wishes she could have breathed underwater and gone into the water and been able to swim around, or water body maybe. Let's do that. And then I think that I'm going to have Nunu possibly pass on. Let's just do something fun. Like, what about super dense spots? That sounds really cute, actually. All right, there we go. We'll see how long their little love story lasts. Still have our little explorer Tavan over here. He's doing pretty good with just poking around. We've also got our very hungry Analara, who is busy eating all of those poison berries. And down here we have Violus, who is actually ready to start thinking about taking on a mate of some kind. H and F immunity. Oh, Kosisi got stunned. No, I didn't want her to get stunned by an acorn. That's. Oh, I just did it again. I wasn't trying to do that on purpose. So we might have him start calling for a mate. Is there anyone H and F immunity? I might just let him maybe. We'll clear away some of this area, and then he'll try to claim a spot for a mate soon. Over here, I think we may actually have these two trade off. Here, let's do this if I can. I think if we can make this work, I probably messed it up. But I would like to have them. Yeah, there we go. Kind of trade off. I meant to have two nests that they could just fly back and forth between. Didn't quite work out how I wanted, but we'll keep trying. All right. These ones, food. There we go. And then we'll have Sikosi come down. She has been sent as a possible mate for Lemon Spots, who I don't think is really like interested in having a mate just yet. Whoa, look at Takar. He can really fly for it. Takar, I think he'll go up here where he has heard of Snow Sky, because that way he wants to be near another nicheling who also has white fur as he does. Right down here, we've got Kirtanu, but he cannot actually gather any of the food that he's able to help share. So I think that frustrates him a little bit. And we'll let him call out just once. There we go. There we go. All right, let's call the lilies. Well, the lilies usually do the call at the end of the turn, so we'll wait. All right, and Mila wants to come over, and she wants to see if she can at least learn how to call like a lily, because she doesn't have much else she can do. Lily Lemon will raise Sarspots. I can't believe that's what I ended up naming him. Oh dear. But she'll raise Sarspots, and we'll let Lemon Spot call a few times just on principle, just in case a new nicheling pops up. All right, now we've got little babies. There we go. So Seri is kind of staying near her sister. Ririko, I think, is exceptionally annoyed that she has been chased out of her own nest, so we'll let her kind of aggressively thrash around the grasses. And Jastar, I think, with his sense of justice especially, is quite upset to see how these two have been treated for most of their life, and is sort of swooping in to wonder if, you know, Ririko deserves that nest or not. All right. Skunk Lily, you're gonna help us clear out some spots, maybe try to find, aha, that's what I was looking for, a nice berry bush that we can possibly work on. And Glory Lily is still searching and searching and searching, trying to find in vain where that nicheling with the fangs went, and I think he has just disappeared. Meanwhile, over here, Dapple Leaf is not getting any younger, and he is exceptionally dazzling. So I think that Rira is going to fly on down and possibly make a mate out of him. So Dapple Leaf, I really want you to pass on those spots so bad. Like, so bad. So I'm gonna see if that... Well, then of course you're gonna have spots. What was I doing? Both of these nichelings are spotted. And I think Rira would want to pass on normal eyesight, because we want to try to have the healthiest possible children we can before we send them on. And honestly, Crackerjaw would be really good to send. There's a good chance that she might already send that, though. And I think she already has Peacock Tail. I can't tell. She does. It's just very difficult. There she is. Look how beautiful, like a fluffy little pigeon. So she's very beautiful already. Let's just go ahead and see what her first child would turn out to look like, and then I'll make my decisions. All right. Meanwhile, Bravi can help out with the gathering of food, as all of our lowland nichelings are sort of starting to do. And we'll come this way. Rasimi will gather up some of the food here. Her sister will gather up some of the food and resources here. And let's check out their babies. Oh my goodness! Oh, look. We have our very first little dove. We have our very first nicheling with bird beak and double wings. Oh my gosh. We have got to name her Dove. She is just so small and tiny and beautiful, and I think absolutely the delight of the tribe's eyes. Her brother is unfortunately a one-winged nicheling, so he probably will need to go improve himself in other endeavors. I'm going to randomly pick a name. Derwin. From your guys' nicheling name list. There we go. Thank you guys so much for helping me add to it. It really makes a difference. And I do believe that Snow Sky would be very happy, and he'll share the bounty of the nuts and also take both of them as mates again. So we have little Dove. That's so exciting. Our very first nicheling with bird beak. All right. Meanwhile, we have Tikar, whose father has passed away and whose mother is about to pass away, and he wants to come and settle into a tree near Snow Sky before all the trees are gone. And are we down to just the lilies? Oh, and Kosi, who I really need to gather up the last of the those pieces. And we're down to just the lilies, which, oh no, see Lily, I meant to give you an opportunity to sing too. I'm sorry. Well, you can come over here and learn from Anna Lily. All right, there we go. Oh, Anna Lily! No! Anna Lily has passed away. Who else? Oh, and there went Lily Lemon. There went a legend amongst the nichelings for her gentle ways and the way that she so carefully raised her children. And now she is gone. We will do our best to try to remember her. Ah, that's quite sad. Let's see. Where did that growling Barina come from? No, you don't. Not my favorite children. This is not how it works. Oh no, can we not fly? Come on, you can fly, little one. He's just a baby, he can't fly. Come on. Okay, your father will defend you and then fly into the tree to try to keep an eye out for you. Your mother's going to make a nest. Uh-oh, I'm a little worried about this, guys. I don't know if this is going to turn out okay. Alright, do we have anybody who we can send over to defend? Clar, but he actually doesn't have like any kind of defense whatsoever. Huh. This is a little bit of a pickle. Whoops, don't dig, Clar. There we go. I mean, we could yell for Tavin. In fact, we could yell for somebody like Annalari. Maybe she can come to our rescue. So she's gonna have to like push her way right up to the edges and then wait a moment, actually, because I can't get her across the river in time. So we're gonna have to send somebody to help defend the winged nichelings who flew out to the furthest edges, unfortunately. That doesn't bode well. Alright, I still stunned Kosisi. I feel badly about that still. And Bios, he might come over and do a call to try to call for help. There we go. Oh my gosh, and look at how cute she is. Oh, I'm gonna name her River. Little River, Spots. We have a lot of Spots for in this episode, but we have little River Spots, who is the child of River Lily and Nunu. I actually think she's adorable. We're gonna have another one. That's just where this family is currently at right now. And I'm gonna scooch over here. Here we go. And Nunu is going to stay nearby as his family has children. And yeah, we do need to start spreading out some defense. I wonder if Mila, she's got a venomous tail, but she literally has no ability to fight or defend. So I'm going to let Sea Lily and Mila try to learn how to sing and try to learn how to possibly attract the attention of nearby nichelings. And Javon can help with gathering the coconuts. There we go. Oh, and she really can't do anything. Poor Mila. She really has no skills whatsoever. Star Spots can at least collect a little bit of food. And Sisiko, the little wandering orphan, has now had her life completely transformed because she has been invited to step into having her role become that as the mate of Lemon Spots, who has inherited the main tree of the island. That's a pretty serious thing, but I think they all feel maybe there'll be a good chance that she could bring something new into the tribe, like maybe better immunity. But really, if I want to give her something, wings or nimble fingers or higher. Okay, I'm gonna give her higher fertility. All right, hopefully that'll be good. And for Lemon Spots, I want him to have normal eyesight as the thing that he might pass on. He doesn't get a wing because he's already double winged. And for Lemon Spots, I really feel like passing on, honestly, like the yellow fur or maybe yellow eyes. Yellow fur for sure would be super important. So, all right. Hopefully they'll be a good pair, and he can actually help with collecting the nuts that fall. That is nice. Whew. And Ririko has reclaimed her nest, which she's very happy about, and I think that she would shoo away her two children and chase them away from her nest. And Sierra knows that she's sickly. What does she have? F and F immunity? And I think that would make Jostar so upset to have seen them chased away and pushed out of their own home for so long. And I think that he and Sierra might actually make a good couple. So how about that, huh? So Sierra, we'll go ahead and let her be yanked away from her angry mother and kind of exchange bitter words between the two of them. Since Ririko feels that she should have never had to deal with having a sickly nicheling, and then like Sierra is sickly, got her sick. Ririko blames her for feeling so weak after like having had that daughter, that sickly daughter of hers. Quite rude. The other nichelings really don't approve, but especially not just Star, because it irks his sense of justice, which runs very deep in his side of the family. So we'll see how that works out. All right, meanwhile, Rira is going to make herself nice and cozy, and she's going to get ready to have Dapple Leaf's child. Can I kick the tree? Can the tree be kicked? Oh no, it's not that kind of tree. It's a different kind of tree. All right, well, Dapple Leaf will have to help how he can in his own unique ways. So let's go ahead, and she can gather a little food though. All right, little Dove can come on down next to her mother, Marias, and then Sunflower can help by clearing away some of this and then doing some singing once we're ready. Derwin can jump down. He'll help out in just a second too. There we go. All of his family kind of getting settled in. There. Lots of food. We're starting to go up a little bit on the food. Bravi can help clear out a few spots. Yeah, he'll go this way. It looks like Cassie really is following Bravi too, which is kind of adorable. And Derwin, can you do anything? Maybe come down here and help, or like, not Derwin, but Dapple Leaf. There we go. Too many nichelings. Lana, I really need to start aggressively chasing down these bunnels because they're stealing all of my aggressively bunnels because they are stealing all of my berries. All right, there we go. Kosi is helping me out. Can she breathe underwater? I don't think she can, but now she can. All right, whew, there we go. So I need to fight off this Barina, protect our little one, who I need to rename. I still haven't renamed this guy yet. Get more nichelings maybe positioned in the various trees, start sorting out between them, and I think I'm just going to really start taking over the island and trying to make sure everybody can kind of connect up with it, and just seeing what sort of babies we end up with once we get... Oh dear. Oh dear, that was a lot of babies! What was I doing? Once we get to 150 days. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!